Yeah, I don't really have an intro for this, but I just really want to talk about it, so instead of an intro, let's just look at some Uber facts. Dogs might be more intelligent than cats, because they know how to make friends. So the Hobbit The Battle of the Five Armies trailer has been released. It was released at Comic-Con. I didn't get to see it, I wasn't there, I'm in Australia. But a couple of days later it was released to the public, and finally we have a trailer. This trailer sets up exactly what The Hobbit The Battle of the Five Armies is going to be. Awesome! I really enjoyed The Hobbit An Unexpected Journey. I loved The Desolation of Smaug, and I cannot wait for this film because I know Peter Jackson. I have all the faith in the world in his ability to tell the final chapter. Just straight away you can see where this film is going to take this trilogy. It's going to take it higher, it's going to take it bigger, it's going to make the scale so much larger, so much bigger, and I can't wait to see exactly how he translates the book to the film. Now yes, I've read the Hobbit book. I love the Hobbit book. In fact, it is my favourite book of all time. Everything just captivated me with that book when I was younger. I loved that book when I was younger. And I've read all 7 Harry Potters 15 times over. But that was the book that always stood out to me as my absolute favourite to go back and read and just go and just be absorbed into Middle-earth and just love travelling through it with Bilbo and Thorin and all the dwarves and Gandalf. It was just, it's such a great book. I was waiting for this trilogy of movies for so long. And I'm so happy with the first 2. I can't wait for this last one, and I know for a fact, just by this trailer, the tone is perfect. Straight away in the trailer you see Bilbo and he's explaining how this journey that he's gone on, that we've followed him on. You see how it's just going to make such a massive impact in his life, how he's going to remember every little thing, how he's going to remember all the people that have died, how he's going to remember all the people that have lived, how he's going to remember every bit of that journey. And he can just tell this journey has changed him. At the start of The Unexpected Journey, he was just this hobbit. He wanted to stay in his little hobbit hole. He was happy. He was fantastic. He was just happy staying in his hobbit hole, smoking his weed, eating his food. No adventures for him. But this journey has changed exactly who Bilbo is. And I love the change. I love seeing his development through these 3 movies. I know there's been a lot of criticisms that The Hobbit is a trilogy, is 3 movies. I don't have a problem with it. The book, yes, it's a 300-page book, and I love that book, and I love it exactly the way it is. I wouldn't change a thing, but this film just adds to it. It adds to it. It gives me everything in the book and adds to it. The only thing I can really think of that I would want to remove completely is maybe some Radagast the Brown in the first one, and the stupid love triangle from the elves and the dwarf. Yeah, that was a bit stupid. But everything else I just loved. This trailer is just fantastic. I love the tone it sets. This is the conclusion. This is the epic conclusion to the trilogy. And I know exactly what happens. I know they're going to add some stuff that I haven't read in other books, but I know what happens in The Hobbit. I know the final journey. I know the final culmination. And I can't wait to see it. That's the biggest thing for me, is the fact that I know what's going to happen and I can't wait to see it on screen. The tone in this trailer is just fantastic. You can tell it's the end of this. It's the end of this long journey, and it's built up to this massive war. It's in the title, The Battle of the Five Armies. It's built up this massive battle, and you're just wondering what's going to happen. And I just know it's going to blow us away, just like The Return of the King did. As the final conclusion, Peter Jackson knows how to wrap up a trilogy. One of the main things that I find in trailers, one of the things that I think is most important to develop the tone, develop what you want to say about the movie in this trailer, is the music. I'm not sure whoever put the trailer together could have thought of a better song to put in this trailer than the one from Lord of the Rings Return of the King. You know the one I'm talking about. You know when Faramir's all riding into battle, and it's slow motion, and it's all epic and shit. And then you got Daddy Dickhead all like, "Come, Master Hobbit, sing me a song." And the song that follows, it is just that song and that epic scene and that scene, the emotion and everything, the gravity of the situation. That is one of my favourite scenes in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and it was just fit so perfectly. Because you see, it's like the same thing, you know. This is just a dire battle. There's no winners in the end. Or there might be winners, but you don't know, and it's awesome. You just want to see more and more and more. And it's just going to keep escalating, and it's just going to keep getting better, and it's just going to be more awesome, and it's just going to... Oh, I love The Hobbit. But you can just see that song fits so well. From the context that it was in Lord of the Rings, in this context, it's very, very similar. You see all these armies preparing for battle. You see all these armies getting ready, standing on the front line, waiting. You know, when you see all the dwarves walking past Bilbo in the trailer, and you're just like, Jesus, Bilbo's saying goodbye to his friends. Bilbo's watching his friends go to war. This is heart-wrenching shit. I don't know about you, but I think this film is going to be the best of the trilogy. I know it's going to be really hard to top Desolation of Smaug. Oh, speaking of Smaug, yeah, you saw it in the trailer. He's just going to wipe down, just going to clear shit out. You know, you saw at the end of the one, you're like, I want to see Smaug wreck a town! You're going to see Smaug wreck a town. I cannot wait for this movie to come out. I cannot wait to see the conclusion to this epic trilogy. And after this, The Lord of the Rings, the Middle-earth saga is over. And I'm really upset about that. But I know that no matter what time of the year, I can always go back and I can visit Middle-earth in just the best way possible. I love The Hobbit. I love Lord of the Rings. I'm looking forward to this film. I hope it's just 6 Lord of the Rings movies that just all fit together nicely. Just sit back and spend 18 hours to just go through them all and just enjoy every little thing. I can't wait for this film to come out. The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. What did you guys think of the trailer? Let me know below. Anyway guys, that's all we got time for today. If you like what you saw, hit that like below, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.